PG-13. ePG 13, thank you very much.
So right now we're going to see Bladewise fight this
Oh yeah, I played against him earlier. He's actually a pretty solid Ryu. He's got his tech down pretty well. He's pretty good at the only focus attack cancel dashes.
Only thing I would say that this match can possibly give him an issue is the fact that Rosalina and Luma can outspace him pretty easily. And
but he has the Hadoken to kind of keep Luma spaced a little bit. Like, he can't really deal with Luma that well.
But we're actually seeing
you know what? His attacks do a lot of damage, so he can probably kill Luma pretty easily. And on top of that, it's really easy for him to get in and just get in with that kill with the armored Shoryuken, the true input Shoryuken, because he can just armor right through Luma, like whatever she's doing, and just Shoryuken through.
But right now we are actually seeing something really interesting. Bladewise is getting a run for his money right now against the new guy.
Well, and yeah, like I said, I don't think Ryu actually has a really bad matchup. This guy has his Ryu tech down really good. He has his jab into Shoryukens down, like I said, and he's clearly been practicing true input. So I think all of his specials you'll see are going to be true inputs, other than obviously focus attack. But
oh, there we go.
Well, there we go. Back here from Bladewise, very nice kill.
And that's where the power of Rosalina and Luma comes in.
It's
just
true.
The
right
amount
now,
of disjointed hitboxes.
It's true, but right now all Ryu needs is
a good Shoryuken, and that's over.
he needs up tilt to Shoryuken, and Rosalina is done. Like, he can just armor Shoryuken.
So right now we actually see Bladewise playing a much more spacey game until Luma gets back, trying. Oh, that could have been a little bit bad, but Magnet Hand saved his life.
Yeah.
Now
that Luma's back,
there we go. There's a back air.
I was going to say, now that Luma's back, we're going to see a much more aggressive Rosalina. And you can see what I mean. Like, he's going in. He's trying to deal some damage. Bladewise still with the lead.
Oh,
not too far.
He killed himself. He jumped off the side and did not show you.
Did he did he focus? I must have missed it. Did he focus attack dash off the stage? Or?
He was jumping off the ledge and he went to up B back up to the ledge, but he went the wrong way.
Oh, true input Shoryuken, no.
And that's the biggest problem with the true input, is that it will go the way that you input it. You can't quickly switch it around like you can
that's the one problem. And I think when it's solely a recovery and there's no one trying to guard you, I think it's probably safer to use up B.
Oh no, like when you're not looking for damage or anything like that, like with my time
safer to do up B
or side B or neutral B. If you're just looking for it for spacing, you just need to use the normal inputs because they're a little bit quicker on your hands and you can prepare for anything else. Yeah. But right now we see
attacks to Luma. That was really good, actually. You lets him get back down.
And gravity's
the burning Hadoken.
The Shakunetsu.
Okay.
So that's some really early damage that looks really nice.
Bladewise, I think, slightly downloaded this Ryu from the last match. I think Bladewise seems like he's a lot more comfortable playing him right now, and seems like he's got a better knowledge of what's going on.
Oh, that was a
nice
very good combo.
That was focus attack to
down air to down air to a true Shoryuken.
Yeah.
And that's the craziest thing about Ryu, is a lot of his moves combo into themselves.
Yeah, there's some really crazy true combos with him. And I mean, they did introduce him as the combo king, so I'm not really surprised. And he comes from a game where combos are king. So
one thing I'm really actually interested in is the fact that like his fair or his nair or like almost all of his aerials, other than his back air, because that has a little bit too much knockback, combo into each other.
Yeah.
And that, oh wow, the last
there's never so much thing as too much knockback. Remember that. We play a game where knocking someone off the stage is the end game.
So right now we see Bladewise with a pretty commanding lead.
That was some pretty intense shield pressure from the focus attack. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, and that's the crazy part about it, is that level 2 can get somewhere between like 50 and 75% of breaking your shield.
So they're different levels of focus attack then?
Yes.
It's like level 1 through what?
Level 1 through 3. Level 1 is just like you basically press down B and it goes, and there goes a stock right there off of the focus attack dash cancel into a back air.
There you go.
That just does straight damage. There's no hold to it. Level 2 is where you start to get the crumple effect,
the stun.
and with some shield pressure that's built up beforehand, it can break shields.
Yeah.
Level 3 is when it's fully built up and he has to release it, and that just completely goes through shields. It ignores shields.
Oh really?
Uh huh.
Oh, that's actually scary.
So you can't just stand
So
there.
it's sort of like a Little Max KO punch. Doesn't that ignore shield?
Yes, the KO punch ignores shield. So right now we're actually seeing some pretty good pressure from the Ryu, trying to stay alive.
We're playing good. We're seeing good pressure from both. I feel like Bladewise is a lot more comfortable this match than his last match. He definitely has the damage lead, but Shoryuken being, or not Shoryu, Ryu being Ryu, his Shoryuken could probably end it at this point with that much rage and that much damage on Rosalina. If he like up tilts a couple times into Shoryuken, he might be able to finish it.
Oh, I thought he was gone.
Shoryuken goes really far. It doesn't look like it would go that far when they use it like on stage. It doesn't look like it goes that far, but I feel like the full crumple in the back air.
That was only a half. That was level 2.
My bad.
Oh, text the wall.
Very nice by Bladewise.
But hits the back air, and that's game 1 to Romiro. So the best way you can tell which level it is that Ryu will quickly flash yellow at each level.
Okay.
So when he initially starts it, I don't believe that there's a flash of yellow, but the first flash signals level 2, and the second flash happens right as he's like ending the full charge up of it, and that will throw the third.
Okay, that's cool to know.
That's about the laggiest move he has, and that's the scariest part. It's
laggy, but he can cancel in the dash.
Yeah,
it's irrelevant how laggy it is. Because if you hit with it, you're good, and if you're not going to hit with it, you can cancel in the dash.
So right now we are actually going to see them go to, where was that? Oh,
Dreamland. So this will be interesting because Ryu obviously has off the top kill options like all over the place. But at the same time, Rosalina has her up air, so it'll be interesting to see who benefits more from the low ceiling.
I think this will majorly come down to who takes control of the matchup.
Yeah. What do you think about the higher platforms, the spaced farther apart vertically platforms? Do you
compared
think
to Battlefield?
Well, do you think that benefits Rosalina or Ryu more?
Well, the issue with that one is I do not believe Ryu's up smash has the range to go through those platforms. It may. I haven't done that labbing. That was a good move by Bladewise to save himself, but
good tech by Romiro.
But right now we're going to see some really defensive play. The other big thing
Bladewise is just trying to keep him spaced out. It's like, no, you're not going to touch me until I have Luma back.
The other big thing that this does is I think it'll, because Rosalina is slightly larger, so a lot of her moves will go through those platforms.
Do you think she's larger, but she's also very floaty? Do you think that makes her easier to combo for Ryu, or a little bit more difficult because of her size, but her floatiness?
When it comes to size, that makes her easier to combo. But getting those combos started, especially on someone such as Bladewise, is going to be a very difficult process.
Definitely.
So right now we're actually seeing a percent lead to the Ryu.
It is,
and I think the main reason that Bladewise, like this may be a slight instance of both Romiro being actually very good, and Bladewise hasn't seen any good Ryus as of late. We haven't.
Oh, up air will take the kill.
Take it. So and commentator's curse right there. Yeah. We really haven't seen any like really special.
Wow! Oh my God!
Is that going to take him off the top?
Whoa! Okay, that was scary. I thought Bladewise was just going to 0 to death him with up airs.
Okay, good
Gets
disjointed
him with the
hitboxes.
multi-hit.
That's not going to kill, and then the gravity. Tries to gimp him with the nair, but
it's really hard to gimp Rosalina. Her recovery just goes so far.
Mm-hmm. Now, gimping Ryu is actually just a matter of getting him. He's very hard to gimp also. The only way that
some interesting movement options on and off stage that make him kind of.
Oh, that's a forward smash, but this is a very high percent lead that Bladewise has, and if he
forward smash is so strong.
And it has a deceptively long range, and there is a forward smash.
There we go. That'll end it.
And that was
2-stock.
And I will say this: that was some really good play by Romiro. I feel like
it was really good, especially. I was dead.
Oh no!
He jumped off the stage and footstooled me at the bottom of the screen after I was already dead in special fall.
So right now we're seeing Shunko's Greninja against Sheik, and I feel like Sheik, especially when it comes to